Hello everyone, today we will do a pebble beach with waves on an MDF board which I was planning to make a geode out of it and then just decided to do something else. So I prepped it with a primer and then colored it a little bit, as you will see, with browns and blues to separate. So right now I'm mixing the resin, I'm mixing some brown and putting it to where my beach is going to be. This is just a regular acrylic paint and really just a drop of it in the resin, just to show the color and to fill it in and to make a base for the sand and the pebbles that I'm going to be putting on top of this. And I'm just going to spread it around a little bit. As you can see, it's not really adding any color. The color is already there, and you can certainly paint it any different way, or if you don't want to paint it, you can just add more acrylic into the resin and paint it this way. I just want to be sure I know where my beach is, where my ocean is, where my closest ocean is, where my further ocean is, because those are different colors. That's why I painted. You certainly don't have it, and you don't have to have it in that shape. It's just the shape that I cut it in. As I said, I wanted to make a geode, but did something different. So I had some sand, just regular sand. I'll put down which one I used, and I added a little of sparkle into it. Basically it's glitter, gold glitter and see-through glitter, just so it kind of, I guess there's like, when you go to the beach, I mean, you can see sometimes the sand sparkles a little bit. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just putting it down. That's the sand that I'm using. It's brown sand that you can buy in Michael's. And those are my pebbles. I also bought this at Michael's. It was on sale, I think, oh goodness, about maybe $2. And those are just really small, tiny pebbles, very smooth. So I'm just putting it all over my beach, all over. As I said, this is the design that I like, and it kind of came to me. I'm not sure if I've seen that beach somewhere. I might have. I like beaches, and I like pebble beaches much more than sand, because, well, sand just gets everywhere, and it's a pain to get out after, especially when you have a small child, and then you go to wash the child, and it's like washing a sand monster. So just put the pebbles all over and make sure they're in one layer, because you don't want them to, they're already 3D. And just I'm sprinkling a little clear resin on top of it, so it just holds those pebbles together. And I'm gonna add more pebbles afterwards, but the resin literally just holds it together. It does give it a shine, sort of like a wet something. And then I'm adding some clear resin to the rest of the board before I put in the color. And I'm gonna start with Caribbean beach color. And I'm just going to mix it very lightly to begin with. Excuse me. I mixed a little at the beginning. I really didn't have a lot of resin. I miscalculated a little bit, and I did only about, I would say, 200 milliliters of resin altogether, and that's not enough for the board of this size. and afterwards I had to mix in more of the resin and add that. So all together for this board, I think I did about maybe 400 milliliters of resin. I had a little left over, so probably 350 would be the best bet. So I'm putting this lighter color first, and then I added a little more. I made it just a little bit more darker, so it's not as see-through. And just spread it around and around and around. I honestly didn't have any plan on how to do the colors. I colored the lighter and then the darker a little bit, but when it comes to resin, I mean, they're still gonna be intermixing together. And this is a little darker. I put some acrylic in, and as you can see, I didn't have enough, so I had to mix more. And this is just a lighter one that I had before. So I mixed a little more of the resin, and in the dark blue color I added a little red carribean. And as you can see, I'm trying to spread it around. It's just not enough. This time I did a little darker on the Caribbean. I put on just a little bit more. And in addition, I did a little glitter, just tiny glitter, pearlescent one, and I'll put in the link in the description of what I used. And then in the darker color, I used a little of a Caribbean as well, just so the mix, so it's not that sharp of the contrast in a way. And just try to mix a little of those colors into each other, because there's no usually there's no sharp difference, especially when you're looking from the beach. You don't really see the, the big difference. The water flows into each other as it should. And just spread it a little bit with your heat gun. And there's one thing I actually figured out during this picture when I tried to do the wave. And that is that my heat gun is just not good enough to make the waves. It doesn't have enough power. So I had to use a fan. And I'm realizing that I really need to buy myself a new heat gun, which is going to be powerful enough to do the waves. And just adding just a little bit more of that beautiful Caribbean color. Washington beaches are pebble beaches, but we just don't have the water of that color. This is more of the Caribbean, Hawaii feel maybe, but not Washington. And I think there are some pebble beaches in Hawaii as well. I don't think I remember any. little detail that I have before adding the white. And for the white, I found an excellent product in Ashland. That actually does better waves as you want to. Is making sure I'm having so much fun to do with my little sometimes doesn't work. I'm doing it with a fan. And it's excellent. It's so powerful. It just does what it's supposed to do. And just add a little wave by the beach and push it a little further back and forth, and you will see it's like a fan on the beach. And you can add as much white as you like. A little less is more. I'm just going to use the white to overwhelm it. But still make sure that the weight is really thin. I tried to make the waves so many times, and just now I realized I need a fan. I cannot use my heat gun for it.